Good morning. This is Shante with Brown Sugar Talks, and I'm coming to you on Blackout Day. Today is June 6th. June 6th! Okay, anyway, so, yeah, Blackout Day is like something that I have come to love. Like, since I have found out, I have not been publicly, like, I have insurance. So what I would do is I would go out, which I always tell the same story. I go out, I get pictures of people, because at the time I wasn't actually like working myself. I wasn't working on any art or anything. I was just in the classroom. So anyway, even that I celebrate those too. But anyway, I was celebrating and I wasn't really celebrating myself. So today is a day where I will celebrate myself and other people too. So today is a combo. So today, it's a combo. So I get to celebrate other people and I get to celebrate me. If you check out my Tumblr, which is Shakedi B, SCHKEDDYB, I usually have like just pictures and posts of black people, white people too, because some people I'm just like, hey, I am a person that thinks that if you have mixed children, you have some kind of black experience. Something has happened in your life for you to realize what these kids go through. And some people, it just never happens. They just go through life and it's like they could still just remain in a situation where they think everything's okay. And that's usually because of status and situations. But if you had a status where you have had the black experience, I'm just like, hey, yeah. But even with that, it's like, hey, some people are allies. So I do post both. I post everybody, really. But I mostly post black people because I think that our images, and somebody helped me do this. I don't remember him. I remember I had an interview with him on the phone. I mean, it was like one of the best interviews I've ever done, for real. I just really enjoyed talking to him and just like getting his information. This is when I knew, oh my gosh, Shantae, you could actually probably interview people because the shit you be asking, other people don't be asking that shit. You don't, it's like you just really are just interested in a human being. Like, it's like, I had to realize that about myself. So anyway, he helped me realize that. So I had this interview with him and I thought he was a girl. So when I sent it to him, I was like, hey, can we do an interview? He's like, no, I'm a dude, girl, I'm like, why did you start doing this? And it was at the same time I was listening to another round. So he's like, well, because I was in a community full of white people and I missed curves. I missed black women. And I was like, what? So it's like he has this whole situation, this whole Tumblr of just black women with curves. And I was like, I could do that too. And Tracy and Tracy and the other one, Heaven, they were like, hey, if you have no situations, fill your page. Just because we want to be around black people does not mean we don't like white people. Like, I hate that too. It's like, I have white people that have been friends, that are better friends, that I would call best friends before anybody, so it's like, shouts out to Kim. I don't know if she listens, but she's in California. She's like one of my greatest friends. Like, it's like, I don't care, So anyway, so let me get back. So then he comes and so then I start to make my page and I start to see all these beautiful, luscious images of black people on Tumblr. And then I would like transfer from Tumblr to Instagram, but I've switched phones, so now I don't do that anymore. But it's like, but I would just see color, like pink and brown skin. Like you'll see dark skin against an albino person. I think we need to also give dark skinned people a category or a name, because I think it is something that we don't celebrate enough. I love the richness of a person with dark skin, a person that really most of the time does not have to wear makeup. I'm not stereotyping, but some dark skinned people do not really wear makeup, and you just like, how did your skin get so fucking flawless? It's almost like the melanation has just engulfed them and devoured them in like life. Like, I'm like, man, your skin is gorgeous. Like, it's just so fucking pretty. And it's all they skin always shining and shit. You just like, damn, man. Like, but they go through a whole different type of life too. Such as an albino person, it's always like albino is fetishized, but they have their problems too. But again, beautiful skin. Like, you just like, man, like, how do y'all do it? I had to ask this one, like, do you drink a lot of water? Like, what is it that you do? You know, because I'm looking at blemishes, but then also I like that too, because some black people have freckles, and you just like, oh my God, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think that it's all about separatism or anything like that. It's just like, but we need to start recognizing that each of us has our own culture. We have our different things that we go through, and it creates this new way of life for us. So yeah, freckles, blemishes. Some people think, oh my God, I'm like that, because I'm like, my blemishes, where they at on my face, I'm just like, man, how? And I used to have really, and the reason why I'm like really into skin and stuff, and just different types of skin, is because I used to have blemishes in high school, and people would actually think they were freckles because they were like right under my face. Like, so some people would be like, oh, I like your freckles, like, oh, thank you, but those are pimples that I just bust this morning, you know. So it's like, or if some people have eczema, so then it creates a different formation on their skin. Some people just have different things going on with their vitiligo, you know, different things going on with their skin. It's almost like, no, sweetie, God kissed you. Like, God kissed you so that you can be noticed. That's why I also love the model who, and the model with vitiligo, and it's like, God kissed her. God kissed all of us. Cause, you know, it's like, we all still have those things that are beautiful about us. And it's like, we forget about that. Like, it's so much judgment and all this different stuff. And that's where I want to make changes too. So it's so many different photographers out there. And I wish I would have stayed with photography too, because I'm just like, what the hell? Like, I missed the whole, but I still got time. Y'all, I still got time. I think I'll do some photography this year. But, the whole thing of the artistic photography is, it's like, I just like all of the luscious and goodness. There's one lady, I think her name is Benny Rose, and she does a lot of naked pictures of women. Not all the women are the same size, not all the women are the same shape, not all, you know, and it's just like a room full of vagina. Y'all, I could not be there, I'm serious. But, you know, but it's like, yeah, but that's all I think about when I say the picture. For real, I shouldn't put it in that text, because if a man did it, I would be pissed. You hear me? Pissed the fuck off. But when I think about it, I'm not like thinking about it in a sexual term. I'm thinking about, that's a room full of vagina, you know. So anyway, I love the way that she sets up everything, and she's on Instagram. If you want to follow her, it's BENNIEROSE. There's some more photographers. There's another one. I cannot think of the name, and you know I don't like looking up stuff. But anyway, when I get back on, I'll let somebody know. But yeah, it's like, I just really, really like just the whole lusciousness of just people, skin tone, and how we are giving it. And you know what? I don't know a lot of people. So it's like, I'm just on the internet. I don't have time to hate, because it's like, I don't even know you. I don't know you, sis. You know, I don't know you like that. So I'm just got to keep scrolling. You know, I'm rooting for you, whatever. You know, so that's the other thing too. I think now needs to be a time where we root for people, because there's a lot of stuff that's going on, and we not rooting for, like, it's like we not rooting for people, or we silent about everything. It's like, root for somebody some damn time. Just root for them, you know. Just give somebody a high five, or say you doing a good job, or whatever, you know, because it's okay for us to root for people. Like, it's okay for me to want you to be the fucking best, you know. It's okay for you to do one fucking small thing. Like, I remember the best video, that example of this is when Drake was at some restaurant and he flipped a fucking pancake. You know I'm rooting for him, because it's fucking Drake. It's Drake, okay? But at the same time, even if it wasn't Drake, even if it was just some guy who flipped a pancake, I'm seriously rooting for him. I'm seriously like, yes, you did that shit. The smallest things. It's like, we need to start to find happiness in them. Okay, last thought. I went to somebody and I gave her a compliment. She said, you don't have to do that for me. Well, no, I'm doing that for me too. You know, I find beauty in you, so why can't I tell you? And I told her, I said, no, I need to do that, because that's something that should be the standard. The standard should be where we are able to see the good of a person before we see the bad. Before I see anything else, I should be able to see how good you are. I should be able to see that and be able to say it without feeling like without feeling shame. Because even though I'm trying to get through shame, you know, it's like I now feel shame for giving compliments. Depending on what area I'm in, I'm like, I don't want to be shamed for telling you look cute or you beautiful or whatever, you know. Like, why should I feel shame in it? So anyway, at the end of the day, it's all just a wonderful piece of greatness and goodness and all that good stuff. And recognize people and how great they are. Like, it's okay for you to do that. It is fucking okay for you to be that person to do those things, you know? I just really simply adore all of it. So happy Blackout Day. I say really, really, really enjoy it. Indulge in everything that you can. Indulge in it. Indulge. Especially in chocolate, cherries, berries, love. See? All those good things. Anyway, bye.